Hey guys, it's Clumsy Sims, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video will be a bit different than usual, but maybe helpful to one or the other. I think we all know this. We just got a new pack 2 weeks ago and still the Sims 4 gameplay is boring again. I don't want to badmouth the Sims 4 in any way, but let's be honest, it can quickly become dull, but fortunately there are ways to solve this problem. I'm talking about challenges. I think most of you already know one or the other challenge. In fact, you can see them again and again on a lot of Simmers YouTube channels. There are numerous challenges that can freshen up your gameplay and I'm going to introduce you to 5 of them now. If you like such videos or want me to introduce more challenges in the future, like this video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It definitely means a lot to me, but no stress, you know. Oh, and if you want me to try one of these challenges on my channel, let me know in the comments. But now it's time to start. You know, queen of long intros. Sorry, I'm gonna start now. The first challenge I would like to introduce to you is one of the most famous ones. I'm talking about the 100 baby challenge. Are there any of you who haven't seen a 100 baby challenge video on YouTube? If you said you haven't seen one yet, I know you are lying. No, I'm just kidding. But the challenge is definitely very popular and I can see why. The goal is, as the title says, to have 100 babies. Create a sim that has the ability to give birth to babies, preferably someone of young adult age. Move to any lot in any town. You can move during the challenge if you have enough money for that. You have completed the challenge when you have 100 babies. Sounds easy, right? Well, there's more than one rule for this challenge and here they come. You are not allowed to get pregnant twice by the same person and they are not allowed to move into your household. You are also not allowed to marry someone until you are a senior citizen, but then you must also move out of your current household. Your sim cannot have a job but can earn money by painting, gardening, collecting collectibles and so on. And teenagers are also allowed to take up part-time jobs. Cheats and mods that make the challenge easier are not allowed. Rewards that make a sim immortal are also forbidden, but it's recommended to get the fertility reward as early as possible. The gender and characteristics of the children must be random. And you can age up children under the following circumstances. Babies when they receive the notification that it's their birthday. Toddlers when all skills are at level 3 and one is at level 5. Children and teenagers if they have an A in school. Teenagers can move out after aging, like when they are a young adult, but cannot move back in after that. Allowing children to die or having them picked up by social services does not count. When your sim becomes a senior, the youngest offspring takes over. And these are the rules for this challenge. What do you think about it? Have you tried it before? And if so, how long did it take you? But let's move on to the next challenge. The next challenge I would like to introduce to you is the City Life challenge. For this challenge you need the City Living pack. At the beginning you have to create a teenage sim. The sim has to move into an apartment in San Myshuno. It doesn't matter which one, it just has to fit into your budget. Once you have moved in, comes the fun part. You have to delete all the furniture, but you can keep the toilet. I mean, that's what I call generous, I guess. Oh yeah, you also have to cheat away all your money. And when I say all your money, I mean it. Open the cheat bar by pressing CTLR plus Shift and plus C and enter money 0. See, you're broke now. To make it even better, you have to choose as many negative lot trades as possible. When your sim finally has 1000 simoleons in the bank, they can plant something for the first time on their lot. When your sim has 10,000 simoleons on its account, they can start a job. And when your sim has 20,000 simoleons in their account, your teenager can finally become a young adult, and from that point on you have to set the lifespan to long. Once you have 50,000 simoleons in your account, your sim can marry another person. You win the challenge when your sim moves into the standard penthouse. If you don't manage to do that in young adulthood, you lose. Sorry. And that's it. Not as many rules as other challenges, but definitely very challenging. Of course you can make the challenge even harder by giving your sim characteristics like lazy or materialistic, and you can also do it without a part-time job or for example using painting as a profitable source of income. Well, do you want to try it out? Next you will hear more about the Black Widow challenge, also a very well known and popular challenge that you can see on many Simmers channels here on YouTube. If you don't know what a Black Widow is, I will explain it to you first. According to Urban Dictionary, a Black Widow is a woman who makes a man fall in love with her and marry him, only to lose interest shortly after and get divorced. Many people also know the term Black Widow in connection with murder. Just to be clear, you don't have to create and play a woman for this challenge. Play a sim of your choice. And the same goes for the person you want to marry. It doesn't have to be a man. Start the gameplay with a young adult with the traits snob, materialistic and romantic. The aspiration of the sim should be love with the addition of serial romantic. To start the gameplay you must move to a random lot. Cheating money is forbidden. Then meet someone and build up a relationship with them. The goal is to marry this person. It's best to celebrate your wedding in a big way, but you don't have to do that, it's just more fun. Then hold a dinner party to show that you are a great spouse, the perfect spouse. Then find someone new and build a relationship again. You know how it works now. Let this new person then move in. And now it comes. Get caught cheating by your spouse. They will be shocked, deeply hurt and probably want a divorce. Divorce? Never. Better solution? Well, how can you get rid of your spouse without them taking all the money? I have a solution. Murder. Is your partner then unfortunately deceased? You must place a thumbstone on the lot and inscribe it with the words "died by a Black Widow." You have to do this 10 times in total. Of course you cannot forget the rules, and believe me, there are quite a few. Your sim's lifespan must be set to normal. The aging for other households must be turned off. Mods and cheats that help you with the challenge are forbidden, especially money cheats. You can have as many love interests as you want. You also can have children from your partners during the challenge, but you don't need to have any. You can't have a job, but you can sell collectibles like stones before you get married. If you want to marry a already married person, you have to delete their household or just separate them, because otherwise you can't get the money and that would be pointless, right? You have to stay during the, well, removal of the spouse on the property, otherwise they won't die. If objects in your household break, you are not allowed to repair them, you literally have to buy them new. The cooking and charisma skill must be leveled to level 10. The challenge is over when the Black Widow has died, has successfully eliminated 10 spouses, and cooking and charisma are leveled to 10. And that's it. What do you think of this challenge? Too brutal, or does it sound like a lot of fun to you? Well, after the next challenge. The next challenge is a super challenging one, but very fun and entertaining. I'm talking about the Rags to Riches challenge. Some of you may have heard of this one before as well. The premise is to lead a moneyless and homeless sim to wealth, which should be reflected in a big house. To start this challenge, you need to create a young adult sim. The traits can be chosen freely. To make the challenge more difficult, the sim can be lazy or materialistic though. The sim's goal in life should be to own a large, valuable house. At the beginning, the sim has to move to an empty property and the money has to be cheated to 0. Up to the rules. Your sim is not allowed to have a job, not even a part-time job. You are not allowed to have roommates and you aren't allowed to grow plants on your own property. Your sim is allowed to collect and sell rocks, fruit, fish and so on to earn money. Your sim can also paint and sell paintings on public easels. Your sim's needs, which will realistically always be in the red, must be satisfied in public places such as the gym, for example. The goal of the challenge is to achieve the sim's life goal. Oh, and you can make the challenge even more difficult by, for example, eliminating painting as a source of income. This is definitely one of my favorite challenges. Is this one I should try out here on the channel? Definitely let me know. Now let's move on to the last challenge for today. Honestly, I've never heard of this challenge before, but it sounds incredibly exciting and challenging. I'm talking about the Wolf Pack challenge. For this challenge, you obviously need the Cats and Dogs pack. Here, your sim has to live a life with 6 dogs and one, and yes, I'm being serious, aggressive raccoon. Create a sim with the dog lover trait and the animal lover aspiration. Also recommended are the traits nature lover and loner. Again, you can adjust the traits to choose them depending on how hard you want the challenge to be. Then create 6 dogs. The breed and the looks can be chosen randomly, but they need the hunter trait. To make it more difficult, you can also give them more negative traits like aggressive. Then create a raccoon and give it traits like aggressive, territorial or gluten. After you have finished creating the household members, move to the Dead Grass Discoveries plot where you have to bulldoze the museum to live on that lot. You then have to cheat your sim's funds down to 2,000 simoleons. Your sim is not allowed to take on a job and will most likely not even have time to do so with all these dogs. and that one aggressive raccoon. But they can garden, fish and collect stones and sell them. The goal is to build up a fortune of 50,000 simoleons during the raccoon's lifetime. If you aren't able to achieve this while the raccoon is alive, you lost. To me this sounds like a great challenge, and if you have just bought the Cats and Dogs pack or are planning to buy it in the near future, now you know what you can do with it. And that's it. I hope I was able to help you with this video and refresh your gameplay. The challenges all sound super interesting and fun. Let's see if I will try one of them here on my channel. Which challenge did you like the most? Which one do you want to try? And which challenge have you maybe even already tried out? If you want to see something like this again, let me know. There are many more challenges I could introduce to you. You can find all the sources I took the information from in the description box. There you can also find the inventors of the challenges, but they should also have been up on the screen somewhere. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like it if you did, and follow me on here if you like content like this. Otherwise, you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I post even more Sims 4 content. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I hope I will see you again in the next video. Bye!